Hello guys, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today we actually did got a kind of a major update, a new event, and I think that there's a new banner, so let's go ahead and talk about all the updates though. So first of all, as you can see, we give me just a second. This was not supposed to get it here. We have a lot of things that we need to check about, so what is the first thing that we get in mind? So okay, there we have it, we got the Cornelia Cup. So the Cornelia Cup, as you can see, it's pretty much an update, but it's pretty much an event that we need to check out. We're gonna check about the event later on, but there's an update over here. Now we need to go back to the previous level. There you go. We got an escalation challenge. We're gonna check that later on. We also got special materials collection. I think that's another event that we need to check on as well. The campaign of the Cornelia Cup. Pretty much the Dearest Aerith has been changed from the event to the story. Pretty much that happened, so we're just one more story ahead, so pretty much we can complete this. Then we got weapon maximum level to 130 to 140. What is this about? Like literally they're actually giving us like a lot of like, hey, you need to pull it, and pretty much it's just giving me out of the head. So well, at least we're going to 140. So we got some new things, which pretty much it says new item refined mithril. So I don't know if they actually did this or not, but hey, that's the case. We got two banners, but we're gonna check that later on. And there's also a spring break special banner, so we're gonna check that later on as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and check about first the events. Pretty much this is the cool thing that we need to check about. Guild battle is something that it's already been completed. You can reclaim your rewards, so nothing so crazy over there. The special material collection event. What does this do? So as you can see, pretty much it's an event for 10 days. It's kind of weird that they're giving us 10 days for this. As you can see, you just need to log into the game. And for what I'm seeing here, well, there you go. You do get blue crystals along the way doing this. So pretty much just completed. Nothing so crazy. It's costing you even just one stamina. So hopefully it's just like one thing that you need to do. We're getting blue crystals, as you can see. Just complete it. You're able to get 1k of blue crystals. And this is the new material, I believe. Pristine mithril. This is for you to level up to 130 to 140, I believe. You got the refined mithril as well. The mithril ore, the mithril ignite, the hard consumers, the synthesized thing. Pretty much all the materials that you can actually want for. So, obviously, the thing that you do need to get ASAP, it's going to be the pristine mithril. Pretty much you're getting 10 for each one of them. So either that or the blue crystals. It depends. Like if you're not urgent to go directly to 140, then you can just simply do this. I believe that there's going to be like a kind of a thing that when you exchange your refined mithril, you're able to change it to pristine mithril. Happen with the mithril with the ignite, and then then goes vice versa. Yep. So just complete it. You get blue crystals, so you don't get actually anything bad though, so you're good. And we got the Cornelia Cup. So the Cornelia Cup, as you can see, you just need to defeat Absol. Absol, I think it's good. Absol. You're getting blue crystals along the way. You're also getting a new Memoria. It's called Memoria of Absol. You're getting ATB increase, fire potency up, and physical and magical potency up versus terrestrials, which is very good. Level 10, they did provide us this. You're also getting the co-op, which pretty much you get blue crystals along the way as well. What are the missions? So, what in the world? Literally, you were getting the cloud skin. That's kind of cool. I don't know if this is gonna be a skin or this is just like, well, it's just there for the wallpaper. But hopefully it could be or not could be a skin for that. So let's cut to the chase now. It says raise absolute cutter to level 90. You get more 400 blue crystals just by completing the 100 stamina and then 5k of stamina. And just the daily stuff that you can actually get, so so simple and easy. Now the exchange, we got Absolute Cutter, which is the free-to-play weapon for Yuffie. Normal, just fire up, deal 210 magical fire damage for all enemies, boost magical and fire potency. All of the slots are magical ability boost, and since this is a free-to-play weapon, I don't think it has like customization. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't have customization. And the normal stuff that you actually get, you get polls, you get all that kind of stuff. You get a certificate. Well, you get the recipes, which is the Quake now. So pretty much you can go ahead and complete everything you want. You get 100 Yuffie specific weapon parts, which is also good. And what's the weakness of this? It's fire. So if you have your best fire damage bonus, you're pretty much good. you get blue crystals along the way like any other events would, so you're pretty much good. And then you get the escalation challenge, which I think I don't have to know what it has to do, right? Now we got 2 new banners. Well, oh, don't forget about this one. The Cerberus one has completed, so now you're getting a total from April the 29th to the 27th, that I think it's like 29 pulls, I don't know, 28. But anywho, you're getting a whole month of blue free pulls, so I don't think it's something that you need to actually forget or anything like that. Just do your free pulls. By the way, they added a new weapon here. They added the weapon for Sephiroth, if I'm not correct, the immaculable one. They added it to the free pulls, so pretty much you're able to get the banner from there, or what it is. Well, here is the pay to win. 3 times, perform 10 draws for 300 plus 1 or more 5-star weapons guarantee. Only limit breaker weapons up to the second anniversary will appear. It's something that you want to pull for money, obviously. If you're able to do it, go ahead. Otherwise, just forget it, alright? We got a new crossover event. This is a Reawaken one. Well, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know what was the previous banners that we had. I don't know if they got updated or not. Oh, they did got updated. So let's go ahead and talk about it. We're just gonna make a quick recap of it. This was from last two years, I guess. Pretty much, it was one of the first crossovers, which it was Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. That was a crossover that we had. So pretty much, they actually updated the weapon. So pretty much the normal one, it's 780 physical non-elemental damage, which we got physical and physical potency, physical attack, and sigil boost for fire. And we got 2 new customizations, so it's not so outdated now. Now also, magic attack is decreased for a single enemy, and when HP is 50% or more, fire resistance is decreased, which is kind of good. And you got the diamond one, and then you got the ultimate physical interruption, which if you go to the maximum level, all allies physical ability damage for 70% of physical one. Physical ability damage for 70%. It's a good update, and it's not so bad anymore. So pretty much, if you want to go directly to actually do any kind of like updates, then you're good to go. And the skin obviously also got updated. So pretty much we got the Olsen Sangen Fist, deals 2k of physical non-elemental damage for a single enemy. Also, status element enfeeble is also applied for 2 abilities. You get physical ability mastery, which in this case 50% of physical ability damage, and also whatsoever boosts physical attack, which is not so bad. Red 13, we actually did had an update for this kind of, well, remember that I called back in the day that it was a shiny character? Well, shiny because of the, shiny Charizard and all that kind of stuff. Now we got a shiny Red 13 here, because the previous one was orange and this one is black, so it's kind of cool. Leather Collar, so pretty much the same thing. 500 physical non-elemental damage for a single enemy, critical rate for 10%. Boost HP, earth potency, physical, and heal boost. Now incredibly, this one doesn't have an update, so this one is not updated. So obviously the weapon, I think that this weapon was from the original one. So if I remember correctly, this weapon it's already from the original one. What I mean about original one, it was from the first weapons that we have, because I remember that this guy didn't have a weapon. It was just a skin. So yeah, my bad over there. Okay. Ultra Hellfire deals 1k of physical non-elemental damage for a single enemy. Also element, it's also applied for a single enemy. If you want to pull it, that be my guess, but this skin is just cosmetic. I think this skin was... No, I think it was a pull one. It wasn't like a free-to-play one, so I think it was a pull one that you need to pull. You get HP and Frame Frost Fangs, which provides fire, ice, ability damage for 50% and resistance for 20%. It's nothing so good for the support, but at least you got both ways to actually get this one. Now, we got... Well, I don't know if this skin is actually good or not, because it got updated in the weapon as well. But let's go ahead and talk about it. So we got Game Retain. Pretty much the normal magic heal is cast for 40% of your heal potency for all allies. Also physical attack is increased, and when the HP is 40% or less, you're getting 1 ATB gotch for an ally, including yourself. Boost heal, buff and extension, physical heal, and sigil boost. And yes, it does have a customization. So we got the normal customization here, which in they says fire damage is increased, so pretty much it also increases your fire damage. And last whatsoever we got here, the Steam Phase Amplification Healing, which if it goes to the maximum level, amplifies healing ability to self when the Steam Phase is activated, which is kind of cool. And then we got the skin, so pretty much we got a rework about the skin. Regen is applied for all enemies. Also 1 ATB Gotch. Magic healing is cast. Okay, this skin is it got really ultra buff for healing. So as you can see, you get regen, you also get healing, and also 1 ATB Gotch. This is a freaking win. I already have the skin, I already have the weapon, so I don't need to pull for this, but gracias a Dios que nos dieron un bufo gigante a Aerith. And for people who have this skin, I don't think that you have to pull for any other skins if you want a dedicated Aerith skin for healing. Of course, if it's just a cosmetic, you can go ahead and pull for it, but be my guess. ATB boost, so level 2 just provides ATB 2.5 at the battle start, and also smoothing song, which provides healing potency for 10%, buff and debuffs effect duration for 40%. Not bad of an update skin, to be honest. This one only provides fire damage is increased, I guess. Yeah, fire damage is increased, which is very good for your fire characters. And you do got, and this is just 3. This is 3, not only 1, not only 2. You're getting 3 times. So that's why this kind of skin was a giga buff. So that's kind of cool. Now let's go with UV. I remember that this skin was for water damage. So let's see, what does the buff provide? Birds of Prey. Yeah, 520 physical water damage, also apply to exploit weakness, physical ability potency, physical and siege boost, and we got a customization, which in this case, when the HP of 70% is more, applies physical weapon ability damage for 20%. So it does provide an extra damage, which is kind of cool, so you don't have to actually get this weapon outdated. And the diamond custom, which is ultimate water interruption, when it goes to the maximum ability, all water ability damage for 100% when the enemies interrupt. And then we got the skin. Deals 2k of physical water damage for a single enemy. Also water resistance is increased, and water damage is increased. So yeah, it got gigabuff in the terms that you're getting more damage for water ability damage, which is kind of cool. It's pretty much the same thing. Water potency, nothing so crazy, and water blade arcanum, which is kind of cool, like I mentioned. And then we got Barret. I remember that I wanted to pull this Barret banner, but man, it's kind of hard because the banner, the skin itself is cool. The mouse is kind of killing me right now. Yeah, the skin is cool. Like if you already played Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, this skin is so freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome for Barret as well. Now let's go ahead and talk about the weapon. Fanfani Rifle deals 340 physical non-elemental damage for all enemies. Also provoke is applied. Veil is also applied, and when the HP is 70% or more, physical defense is increased. HP, physical defense, physical, and siege boost. There is a customization when applied physical damage bonus, which is very good, and it says 20% of them. Okay, when using physical ability damage. Okay, and this is for all allies. So this is also a giga buff because not only you're providing physical ability damage to yourself, it's also for all the allies, which is very good. And then you got the Diamond Custom, which is Steam Phase Resistant Boost. When you provide the Steam, you get physical resistance by 30%, which is also not bad. What about this skin? Ultra Dragon Roar, you got 2 chances, deals 1k of physical non-elemental damage for all enemies. Also water resistance is increased. Okay, water resist, it's water resist, not debuff, you're resisting yourself to water. Veil is also applied, which is very good. Reprieve, you revive yourself. Dragon King's Max, which provides elemental resistances for 20%. Again, this is a very good tank skin. I like the fact that they actually updated this. The weird thing was the water resistance, but I understand if there's like a water dedicated thing, so you're pretty much good to go. The Veil is also very good, so yeah, it's a very good buff. So yes, almost all of them got a buff, well, except the Red 13. I think this one was kind of like meh. But hey, it's there if you want to pull the shiny Red 13. The Tifa one, I think it's also very good. I think it was just like, hey, don't forget to buff this weapon so this one doesn't have any kind of issues. The Aerith one is the biggest win. I really like what they done with the buff with the weapon, which in this case for the fire increase is just like a mess situation, but the skin itself having a lot more resources so you can heal yourself, ATB Gotch, and regen, it's kind of, I don't know if I can say it, but I think that they power creep the ultimate weapon of Aerith, because the ultimate weapon of Aerith was just regen, and this one is just like, oh my god, you're actually getting regen and also ATB boost and also healing. So pretty much you're getting a lot of this package, which is very good. The Yuffie one, well, it's more damage for water resistances. I think that, well, for water enemies, so you're pretty much good. And the berry one is just all resistances, and also you're getting a little bit more of water resistance. So if you want to pull for this banner, go ahead, be my guest. Let me see about the stamps, if it's worth it. I think that you have to make your decision about what kind of weapon do you want. In my case, I will do the Aerith one, but I have to go ahead and check. The skin, it's not relevant. If you're actually looking for what kind of skin do you want, you got the voucher. So once you get the voucher, you're able to, well, in this case, like pull for any kind of like banner that you want. Like you can choose the skin that you want. In my case, I already have Tifa and Aerith. I'm just missing Yuffie and Barret, but I'm not sure if I want to pull for this. It's gonna be until May the 27th. It's gonna be there until almost the whole month of May. Well, I think it's gonna be the whole month there. Remember that this banner is gonna be over until the next 2 weeks, so if you're gonna be pulling for this banner, you're pretty much good to go. Now let's go with the new banner, which is gonna be Aerith. Well, I already know about this skin. This skin is so freaking amazing. I'm just gonna say it around. It even says gorgeous stuff. And the skin of Aerith, it's kind of cool. Now, I really want to save a little bit and see if there's gonna be a Tifa skin, because the Tifa skin also have like there's 3 variants, so I don't know if there's gonna be any kind of Tifa skin. I may have to go ahead and investigate it a little bit, so give me just a second to actually confirm that. I'm sorry guys, I tried to investigate it, but no, I couldn't find anywhere. They just provide a lot of information about this banner and the other things, but take it with a grain of salt. Either you can just wait if there's gonna be a Tifa banner with the skin, or you can just pull for the Aerith skin. To be honest, the Aerith skin looks very freaking gorgeous. You already saw the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth one, where you can see it. I don't know if it's gonna be the blue dress, which I think it's the canon one, but I don't know about Tifa. In case of that, you can either do one or two. Pull for this banner, or if you're not interested in Tifa, then you can just save. But yeah, it's kind of hard. Well, again, the skin, it's already been you already know about the skin. It's gorgeous. I believe this is the canon one, when you actually get a lot of effort from the Final Fantasy 7 remake. Remember that there was a quest where you need to do like a lot of stuff, and depending on what was your efforts to try to get Aerith's skin, it was the skin that you were going to have for Aerith. And if you did everything perfect, you're able to get this skin whatsoever. I think it's one of the last achievements that I didn't even wanted to get, because you had to had either the 3 skins for the 3 skins for Cloud, which I don't know if the Cloud skin is going to be there or not. It could be hilarious if it's going to be there. If that's the case, oh my god, I really want to pull for the Cloud one just because it's a meme one, but hey, I have to actually save. I'm limited of blue crystals. But anywho, I'm going to continue with this, so let's talk about the weapon. Gorgeous Staff deals 490 magical non-elemental damage for all enemies. Also fire damage bonus is also applied, which is very good. And with the HP percent, it's 70% or more. Magic defense is increased. Boost ability, boost general attack for all allies, buff debuff extension, magical heal, and all cure spells. And you have 2 skills. Applies fire weapon boost for all of your allies, which is also very good. And the diamond one, which is ultimate fire interruption. When it goes to the maximum points, all allies fire ability damage for 100% when the enemy is interrupted, which is very good. Now let's talk about the skin. Let me see if this skin is actually worth or not, since I saw the other one. Deals 1k of magical non-elemental damage. Also applies element for entire fire damage for all enemies. And it says can only be applied to targets weak against fire, obviously. Boost fire potency for all allies, which in this case you're getting 50% of all fire damage for all of your allies. And then Gorgeous Glimmer. All allies HP 50% and all healing potency for the 5%. Now, I could say that it's in between, okay? Like, if you need a fire buffer character, okay, go for the skin. I'm not even gonna stop you guys. Go ahead and pull it. It's a very good skin. It's a very good, as you can see, the skin is just like healing and also a fire damage applier for your enemies, and also increases your fire potency. So it's good. Yeah, it's pretty much good. I think I don't have any more words to say that the skin is very good. So again, the skin itself has already been gorgeous, guys. And if you already played the Final Fantasy VII Remake, you already know that the skin is very good. Now, there's one more thing that I really want to, because I feel that I want to do it, but we have an ultimate weapon for Lucia. Now we have another one. We got Total Eclipse. Deals 2k of physical, magical, non-elemental damage for all enemies. Sorry. Also increases overspeed gauge. So pretty much overspeed gauge means that it increases the gauge of your abilities for all allies. Not apply when overspeed is activated, so you cannot do it twice. Haste is applied as well for all allies, and you can use it for 2 times. So pretty much what it does is that if you have it to the maximum level, which is 140, buff and debuff extension Arcanum for all allies, which in this case, we're in the 45 points here. All allies buff and debuffs for 80%, and all allies buff and debuff expectoration for 80%, which is very good. Then you got Evelyn boost for all allies. What does this mean? I don't know either, so let's check a bit. Applies Evelyn to all allies when battle begins. I forgot what Evelyn does. I remembered that there was a term, but I forgot it, to be honest. But hey, it's there. I think there was a notice about what was Evelyn means, but I forgot it. If you let me know in the comments, that will be much appreciated. But there you get the Evelyn boost. So pretty much good. For my end, I think I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I really want to know if there's any kind of other skins, if there's gonna be a Cloud skin or if there's gonna be a Tifa skin. I really want to know. To be honest, I would just pull it because of the skin. That's pretty much it. I don't care about the effect. I don't care about the weapon. I just want to pull because of the skin. I think there's nothing more that I can take. Now I have to wait until the next banners that we're gonna arrive. I don't know if there's gonna be a Tifa or Cloud one, but if there's gonna be, I want to see what's the effect. If it's more damage from fire, or if it's more damage, whatever. I have to check. And obviously, the secondary thing or the main thing that I want to pull is just because of the Tifa skin. That or Cloud. If the Cloud skin is going to be there, forget it. I think I'm just going to be pulling for Cloud first, and then I'm going to be pulling for Tifa. But we'll have to wait. This banner is going to be ending until the end, almost the end of May, pretty much. So it's going to be May the 27th. You got a whole month to actually get this banner, and you get the chance to try to get for the ultimate weapon, which is the Lucia one. I really want to pull just because of the Lucia, but hey, patience is a virtue, so if you're not rushed to actually get the Aerith skin, then just wait until we get the other skins and see what we can get. To be honest, I didn't want to pull for the Glen or the Math banner because I thought that we were gonna have a Lucia here, a Lucia banner. I was expecting to get Lucia, but this really caught on guard, and I said, okay, if there's gonna be the skins where Cornelio was there, and the event is Cornelio, so it means that we will have the Tifa and Cloud skins. We have to check about that. Is there any kind of events or campaigns that we have here so we can check if there's a sneak peek? We already know that the Cloud is there, but there is. Okay, there is. I thought that we wouldn't have, but there we have it. And so pretty much, as you can see, obtain rewards according to the number of panels. So you get the normal stuff, just complete everything. 500 stamina in co-op, the chocobos, upgrade the materia, defeat Absol again, 1k, synthesis is something very easy that you can get completed, and you're getting 1k of blue crystals. This is the worth. This is worth 1k of blue crystals. If you're struggling, if you're a free-to-play player, obviously 1k of blue crystals is always appreciated. There you have it. We do have a Tifa skin, so freak, I think I have to wait until the next week. So there you have it. We have the board 1, the board 2. So pretty much once you complete the board 1, you're able to go to the number 2. You get all the other things that you have here, and we got the wallpaper, which in this case, well, there you have it. We got the Tifa skin, and now we have the Aerith skin. So choose your poison. Either you can choose this or the other one, or you can get the Cloud one. I don't know if the Cloud one is going to be free or something like that. I don't think so, because it could have been in the event right now. But hey, you know that there's going to be a Tifa skin. So again, Tifa lovers, Aerith lovers, I'm going to leave it to you. I know that this one is gorgeous if, and the other one looks gorgeous as if, but I think it's more of a waifu situation, right? Okay guys, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else that I have to talk about. Sorry if it took me so long, but there was a lot of updates that we have to check about. So again, just complete the Cornella Cup, you're getting blue crystals along the way. Defeat Escalation Challenge Absol. Wait a second, I forgot one more thing. Let me check something here. Yes, this one got updated. Okay, so here you are. Here is your free premium draws by just completing the Escalation Challenge. Good thing that I didn't forget about that. So if you save like me, because I think that there was a lot of events of the Escalation Challenge. There was like 4 or 5 bosses that we have to complete, and I got a lot of those tokens. I had a lot of those medals. So if you did save a lot like me, then you're getting one free pull. And yeah, you have to sweat a little bit on this one to try to get this one, but I think I'm able to get it. I didn't want to pull for the weapon voucher or anything over here. The most worth is this one. You're getting free pulls. I think that this is the most priority thing that you can do. So a good thing that I actually remember it. So it refreshed, and it's gonna be until July the 29th until this is gonna be over. Yeah, 2 months is a lot, but hey, they provide us a lot of updates for the Escalation Challenge, and we're getting a lot of medals over here. So if you save from the previous Escalation Challenge, you're pretty much good to go. You have a lot of medals. You're getting 2 freaking or 20 pulls for free, or well, I think it's worth it when it's regards about the stamps. That's pretty much what I want to go. The stamps is the thing that you actually need to actually keep in mind, because it directs you to the skin. To me, well, it's a limit breaker banner, so the weapons are not going to be there until you pull or anything like that, but the skins is something that you will not see until they will make a rerun, and the weapons as well, so it's kind of difficult. So that is that. So that is that, as you can see. So pretty much you're good to go. I think that there's nothing else that oh, there's a weapon banner. I'm sorry if I'm checking a lot of stuff, but hey, that is what it is. So if you actually save a lot of like medals, then you're good to go. Now let's continue with the recap. So yeah, just complete the Cornella Cup. Nothing so crazy. The weapons has been increased to 130 to 140. Obviously, if you increase it, if you want my humble opinion, if you have ultimate weapon banner weapons, go for them. Go for them first. Why? Because you will always get those weapons first. Like, you will always, depending on your build, like if you want to do a fire build, water build, or physical build, the ultimate weapon is still going to be there. Like, you're not going to change it for all. So I recommend you to increase that to 140 first, and then go for the standard banner, for the standard weapons. It's recommendable because you will always get those those ultimate weapon banners. Those ultimate weapons always in there. So I would recommend you to go that to 140. Then we got, well, I don't want to repeat this again. There's two freaking banners that you want to check about, depending on what do you want to pull or anything like that. Those skins has been updated, and if you already have the weapon and the skin, just go directly to your weapons and go ahead and do the upgrade that you want. You don't have to pull for the banner to do that. And we also have the Limit Breaker banner, which is Aerith. As you can see, there's going to be a Tifa one, and I'm not sure about Cloud. I think Tifa, they're gonna leave it for last, like always do. They always do it. So there you have it. We have a lot of blue crystals that you can actually gather. You have a lot of content that you can get, complete it, everything. And I don't know if you can get like around a 5-6k blue crystals by just doing everything. And also you're getting blue crystals by just logging in. And I think weapon specific part weapons for Aerith, and then you're gonna have Tifa, and I'm not sure about Cloud, but there you have it. That's all, guys. Specific updates for the gacha schedules that I want to talk about. Genshin Impact, I'm still in the limbo, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. Honkai Star Rail, I'm still waiting for a Venezia, so nothing so crazy. We already have the Sunless Zone Zero. Well, we'll have to wait for Pompolia, Promelia, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Promelia. I really want to pull for that, and I think it's a BIS for the new element, which is going to be the Wind. Yeah, they already provide us a little bit of updates on 3.0, which we're going to have the Wind element, and there's going to be like 2 characters with Wind, and Promelia is one of the characters that you really want to have in your party because it scales very good with Wind, at least for the character. Billy, I don't know about Billy, to be honest. I have to check about it because Billy is a very charismatic character, and I like the fact that they actually give us the upgrade with the motorcycle like Mavika, which obviously they don't want to fight with Billy because it makes sense. I don't know why in Nathlan it doesn't make sense to have motorcycles when Shan Yu has one, but well, let's get out of the drama from that one. I'll have to check. I really want to pull for Promelia. It's the emo Evelyn, and well, I don't know. It does have a kind of an aura that she is kind of a nice queen, so I think that's the reason I want to pull. We'll have to wait. That's going to be until the next week. The next week it's going to be the update for Zenless on Zero, and if you already checked the 3.0 teaser, we'll have a new. Well, I think it's going to be for free. It's going to be. Promelios? I forgot the name. Or Pyros? I forgot. But the protagonists now are playable. You're able to play either with Wise or Bell, depending on which characters that you use. And it's going to be a free 5-star character, for my understanding. And don't forget that we're going to have upgrades. I think that from the top of my head, and when I saw, we're going to have an upgrade for Caesar. We're going to have an upgrade for Slider. And Astra. There's 2 more or 3 more that I'm kind of forgetting, but I couldn't distinguish Shadow. So take it for a grain of salt, but that's what it is. And Wuthering Waves, the 2nd anniversary is already there. It's already there. So, man, I don't know about the 2nd anniversary. I know it's a kind of a letdown for people who really wanted to play the anniversary, but well, I don't know if it's a letdown. I don't think it's a letdown for me, but it is what it is, and pretty much, as you can see, well, we'll do a separate video, but I'm gonna be pulling for Miyuki. I really want the Samurai Ice Queen. It's very cool. I don't know if I really also want to pull for the weapon. I have to check. But pretty much you're getting 2 banners. One is going to be Miyuki, and the other one is the Theronian, which is going to work for Amath. I don't think I'm going to be doing the quest because it's going to be so freaking long. And yeah, I may want to do you know, that kind of stuff where I want to do the video of Amath and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's gonna take around like 6 or 8 hours, just like the Cartethia thing one. Cartethia, I think that's the proper name, but there it is. We're gonna do a different video for Wuthering Waves later on, but I will be pulling for Miyuki. After this video is finished, I'll be going to do my pull, so very quick pull. So that's all, guys. Good luck if you're gonna be pulling for the Aerith banner. I think it's worth it, or you can just save for Cloud or Tifa. We'll just have to wait. So that's all, guys. Live today to see it better tomorrow. I'll see you guys very soon, because I'm gonna do the Wuthering Wave pulls, and I'll see you guys later. So peace and good luck.